जय जय साई श्री साई ओम साई राम। जय जय साई श्री साई ओम साई राम। जय जय साई श्री साई ओम साई राम। जय जय साई श्री साई ओम साई राम।
Yes, Sai. It's a really happy, blessed, delightful moment for me as I wish each of you out there, my healers, my 1500 strong healer army, a very happy 6th anniversary. Yes, my darlings, it is 6 years from the day me, your Didi, started this beautiful healing journey along with beautiful Baba. I had no idea there was so much magic that was going to come into my life. Really, I had no idea. And I'm grateful to the cosmos, to Baba, to all my gods, my gurus, my guardian angels, my master spirits, to everybody around me who has showered unlimited blessings on me and through me on all of you. And today we are His healers, proud healers. Yes, our discipline is Reiki, but the energy we channel through us is our Baba's energy, and it has been very beautiful for me. Thank you, Baba. I just want to share with everybody who's listening to my voice today, because everybody needs to know who is a healer. You know, people talk about healers as people who heal others, but who is a healer? What happens when I become a healer? Everybody has to know this. See, out of millions of people across the world, there is a handful of us who are chosen to be healers. We are blessed, we are chosen because we are healers. And Reiki is not learnt, it is an initiation. In addition to being learned, of course, we learn our basics, but it is an energy that is a gift to us. You know, it comes from the Guru as Shaktipat, as transference of energies. What happens when I get initiated into healing energies is what I want you to know. If I create a beautiful, happy visual out of it, I'll tell you what it feels like. It feels like how should I say, millions and millions of rose petals are falling on me, and showers and showers of divine light are all around me. It's the most delightful feeling when you get initiated, because everything in your energy body, in your physical body, is undergoing a change. If I had recorded this video 100 years back, maybe it would have sounded very mythical, very mystic, very imaginary. Is it real? People may have asked, but today this is all scientific. Today our healings have been captured on cameras. The change in the energy bodies, the amazing change in our brain waves, everything has been captured through camera. So today whatever I'm talking is something which is measurable, which is quantified, and very credible, because it's happening. So as a healer, when I know that so much grace is coming to me and to me through others, it's so fulfilling for us. Going back to where I started, so what happens when you become a healer? On the energy plane, what is happening is we are beings of energy. See, today we've studied that everything has a frequency. Human beings have a particular frequency. Now, the higher my human frequency, the more healthy I will be as a human being. As my frequency starts going lower, disease comes into the body. What happens is, when I get initiated into Baba's healing energies, instantly, without putting any effort, without years of practice, nothing done, in those moments of initiation, my frequency goes far higher. And the moment my frequency goes higher, my physical body automatically gets into a healing process. I've done nothing about it, yet it is healing. So this is the impact of initiation on my energy body, where the frequency is going up, and on my physical body, where my healing has already started. Now what happens is, we all have chakras in our body, right? Which are the energy centers. We human beings are living in a life because we take in prana, life force energy from the cosmos. Now, prana also that is available in the cosmos is at different frequencies. You can visualize it like a band, like bands of light above, just to make it easy, to simplify it in explanation. And I'm earlier tuned to a lower band of energy. I'm only taking that. The moment I get initiated, now my frequency is matched up with the highest frequency of that band. of life force energy, of prana. So what happens is I start absorbing that energy, which is so much more powerful, so much more peaceful, calming, and so much more divine. What have I done? I have only got initiated because I didn't do anything. So by the process of initiation, all these changes are happening. The chakras get cleansed, they get energized, they open up wider and expand through the process of initiation. Just to explain this to you in simple words, for instance, we have the root chakra, the lowermost chakra, which opens up to Mother Earth. Now, what's happening is my root chakra expands and takes in more and more energy from Mother Earth. More and more beautiful energy is getting absorbed inside me from Mother Earth. More and more prana is coming to me from Mother Earth. My heart chakra, just giving you some random, I'm not naming all the chakras. Now, heart chakra is a chakra of love. Now, my heart chakra opens up wider and wider and expands. When it expands, I give out more love, I receive more love because that space for love has increased in me. My crown chakra, which is the seat of Shiva, Akasha, it just opens up and opens up wider. The more people take years and years and years of meditation, of yoga, of practice, of penance, they do so much to be able to reach the stage where they can feel their chakras, where they can experience the Kundalini rising, where their chakras can expand and open up to more energies and receive more divine energies from the higher forces. But for us, it's so easy. You become a healer and you're in the receiving mode without doing anything. This is the magic of being a healer. And yes, whatever I'm saying, it gets more powerful, more synchronized in my body and my energy when I practice it every day. So a healer who practices, by practices means who does his or her cleansing, who meditates and absorbs more energy into the chakras, into the aura, that healer will obviously be at a very, very different level from other human beings. So when my chakras have changed, my energy has changed, what happens? This energy around me becomes so powerful that it's like a shield of protection around me. Today the world is going through the most difficult time. We are surrounded by a pandemic and there is so much of fear and suffering. But what is happening? If you're a healer who has been healing, who looks after himself or herself, who practices the energy, who invokes the divine energies and stays in the good energy all the time, what is going to happen is that even if there's an energy around you which should not come to you, it will never reach you because your energy layers, your auric layers are so powerful. And even if something can penetrate the energy layers, the first layer that surrounds our physical body, the etheric layer, it's like a powerful sheet surrounding us. It is like you use a strainer for straining tea, like that. It's like a strainer around me, very, very finely knit strainer. Nothing can go inside which is not good for me. So it's like a sieve, like I said, So any energy that comes from outside which is not good for me will be bounced back from my etheric layer as good energy. It's reached me, I'm a healer. It bounces back as powerful positive energy, not as bad energy. It goes back, it came as bad energy, negative energy, harmful energy, low vibration energy, it goes back as positive energy, and it does not get inside me, mind you. It will never be able to penetrate through that sieve because it's a shield of protection which is given to me by my masters, by my guru. It's a divine protection. Nothing can enter that. And it's not just about virus or infection, contagious diseases, problems. It's also about thoughts and emotions. Any negative thought which is not good for my health will never get inside my aura because I'm a healer. It will be blocked completely because it's not good for me. And if I talk in terms of frequency again, I only pick that which is on my frequency. Now, I am a healer, I'm at a high frequency. So if there is a low frequency energy like fear or anger, it will never come to me. It will never come to me. Yes, I keep repeating, as a healer, you must consistently invoke and receive these energies, then you will feel the change more. Good is anyways happening to you, you're a healer, but better will happen if you stay in the divine energies. And then the beauty is, after I'm protected, after I'm healed, after my thoughts have changed, after my emotions have got better, when I'm more peaceful, my heart is calm and beautiful, always in harmony. When all this happens in my energy body, then I start giving out the energy to others. Then I start healing other people. And in a difficult time, I have the energy and the blessing to protect my family. I can put all of them in shields of protection and nothing will touch them because I'm a healer. I reach out to the larger world. Today, 1500 of us are there as healers, and a large number of us every day, about 500 at least, I think we sit every single day and we send out healing to people who are suffering. People who are on ventilators, who are in ICUs, newborn babies for whom the next 48 hours are critical to their lives. So many cases, so many problems, people come to us and we selflessly just sit every day and send out healing to them. And magic happens. People go back home healed. Little babies who had no hope of survival survive. And trust me, I can't even tell you how many messages I have read coming to us from doctors where doctors say this is impossible, where doctors say, oh, this could not have happened, This is not what we were expecting in this case at all. But when there are 500 of us sitting and sending out these humongous amounts of energy which are flowing and flowing and flowing, measurable energy that you can see through camera, it's just going and reaching out to the recipient. Magic has to happen. How is there even a possibility that magic does not happen? In addition to that, people who don't survive despite that we are giving them healing, I think it's a huge blessing for us because it is said there are very, very blessed few people in this earth who can help a soul in its transition. We do that all the time, because when we are healing people, a lot of them go through and get better. But there are many who merge into Baba's feet, into their God, whosoever they believe in. And we pray for everyone. There is no religion in our prayer. We believe in Baba, but for us, there is only one religion, which is love, There is nothing other than love. So we heal anybody who comes to us, and when they pass on, we help their soul in its journey of transition. We place the soul in so much light that it rises above to higher realms and merges into the God consciousness. So imagine what it is to be a healer, because I say this time and again that everybody has to, become a healer. We are born healers. It's not something actually which we need to learn. Healing is an innate ability in every person, in every human being. It's a part of us. But as we grow and as we become more involved and engrossed in the material world, we forget that energy which we carry. The process of initiation just is like a reminder to us. It brings back to us something which is our own, because there is God consciousness inside me, there is Baba consciousness inside me. I'm just awakening that consciousness again. And when I become aware of that energy inside me, everything changes. So we are 1500 right now, and I pray we reach lakhs and lakhs and millions, and it's endless. I pray that everybody becomes a healer. I pray that everybody's life changes for the better, and there is this beautiful awakening that comes into us, the beautiful light that comes all around us, the light of divine energies which you only get by being a healer. So I wish you all the best, and on this very special occasion, I send out lots and lots of healing energies and love energies and blessings to all of you. And my healers, I love you, I'm proud of you, and let's continue doing this amazing work. Not just the healing, but the seva we do, the little children that we feed, the rape victim babies, rape survivor babies that we look after and educate. I mean, there is hundreds and thousands of things we are doing around, which also healers do, because we are transformed beings. We are beings who are so, love has become an emotion, compassion has become an emotion which is just us. We can't survive if we don't do good. So just continue doing the good work, and once again sending out loads and loads of love to all of you. Happy 6th anniversary. Ya Sai.
जय जय साई श्री साई ओम साई राम, जय जय साई श्री साई ओम साई राम, जय जय साई श्री साई ओम साई राम, जय जय साई श्री साई ओम साई राम। तुम्ही पिता